Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. You have found the NiftyNookThrift channel. My name is Sarah. Thanks so much for joining me today. So today is Friday, January 13th. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. Dun dun dun. Yeah, let's hope it's a good one. Oh, I just made another sale. Well, should I go back in and grab it? Grab the label? I'll ship it out in the morning. So today it's very rainy and sleet-y, and we just got it was really strange because it was just, normal Indiana, foggy, overcast weather, rainy, and then it turned really, really cold all of a sudden, and for about 10 minutes it hailed and sleeted, and I don't even want to say snow because it's like, you could hear it like pellets hitting the house and the ground. And then it stopped, and now it's melting, so I don't know. Indiana's strange like that, but I hope everyone is having a great Friday. I am just heading out of the house for the day just now, and I thought today I would take you to pull and ship orders with me. So thanks so much for joining. The two videos in which I did vlog style, where I took you to pull and ship with me, those have been my most popular videos, so thank you again to everyone who has liked, viewed, subscribed to my channel, all that good stuff. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're enjoying and benefiting from the content. Going forward, I don't want to set an exact schedule for when I'm going to put out content, but I'm shooting for at least every couple days. We'll see how that goes going forward, but I'm shooting for at least every couple days, so if not every day, but at least every couple days. We'll see what happens. So, let's get going. There's like a really, really huge bump at the end of my driveway that drives me nuts. I'm gonna put you guys over here. Yeah, that's probably better. So, first thing I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna stop at Starbucks because I have a leftover gift card. And I'm gonna get something hot to drink at Starbucks, treat myself today. What is your favorite drink to get at Starbucks? I'm very curious to know. Tell me in the comments. I need some new stuff to try. I love the hidden menu at Starbucks, coming up with interesting combinations, so let me know what your favorite is. So yeah, we're gonna hit Starbucks. I'm gonna get that. Something else exciting that I wanted to share with you guys. I think I've only ever won that prize on Poshmark like one time. You know how they do the love it or list it challenge, and if you're listing between certain hours, then you get put into a drawing for a gift card or like a Poshmark credit to spend. I won, guys. Last night I was so surprised. I didn't even hit my listing goal yesterday, so it's strange how that works. It wasn't even a day I was listing a lot. Like, there's days I've definitely listed a lot more than I did yesterday, and then yesterday I got picked, so $50 I get to spend on Poshmark for myself, so I'm excited to do that. Get some new clothes for Sarah. So how is everyone else doing on their goals? It's Friday, January 13th. We're just into the new year, and I know a lot of you have goals for your reselling businesses. Let me know in the comments how you're doing on those. Let me know what they are and how your progress is going. I have been shooting for the goal of 25 to 30 listings a day, and I have come to the conclusion that that is not quite attainable from where I was at, so I've dropped it down to 20 per day, and that's been much more doable for me. I think I was trying to leap up way too much. So now I'm shooting for 20 a day. Once I am super steady and consistent and easily doing 20 a day, I'm gonna bump up to the 25 mark, and then I'll just keep going in increments of 5. So then I'm gonna, 25, 30, 35 would be amazing if I could get to that point. So yeah, what are you guys up to today? What are you listing? How many are you listing per day, and on what platforms? I'm very curious to know. I believe I have 10 or 11 sales going out today, so you guys seem to really like the what sold pull and ship with me couple of videos I did, so maybe we will make it a Friday tradition. How does that sound? So once I get my Starbucks, this guy's not gonna go. Oh, okay, there he goes. On the red. Alright guys, I sent out Thursday night and Friday tends to just be a wonderful time to do this. And that is to send out offers to likers on your entire closet. So I just sent out offers to likers on everything in my closet, 20% off, and I think $5.95 shipping. And I've already gotten, that was literally just 30 minutes ago, I've already gotten 2 more orders in. I'll ship them in the morning because again, I got to print my labels at home and I'm shipping with you guys today, so I'll just do that in the morning. But I love running those offers to likers sales about once a month, and going into the weekend just seems to be the best time with my experience, in my experience, to do that sale. So I'm looking forward to getting more sales going into the weekend with that. Such a dreary day. That's the thing about Indiana. What I love about Indiana are the people, and there's the people are great, and there's a lot of fun things to do, but the weather is like, it's such a downside to this state. It is so overcast for most of the year, honestly. You know, the fall is really nice and the summer's pretty good, but the rest of the year is just the weather is very depressing. So curious to know where you guys live. Is it a sunny day? It is. I don't remember the last time I saw the sun here. It's been probably at least a week. So yeah, I hope sales are picking up for you guys. I've got, like I said, I think I'm shipping out 11 with you guys today. Got some stuff back there. I store my shoes at home, and then everything else is at the unit except really large items. So I've got a couple of bundle orders going out, a couple of boys lots going out that have actually been sitting a long time, and then bam, both of them sold in the same day, which it's just, you know, I don't know, there's no rhyme or reason sometimes to when the sales happen, but I'm thankful for them regardless. Alright guys, I'm so excited. I just got a notification on my phone that I have hit 300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys rock. I'm so excited about this channel, guys. I can't believe how fast it's growing. It just makes me so overjoyed to know that people are watching my channel and enjoying it and benefiting from what I'm sharing. You know, it's like, I'm just a person, you know, I'm just another person. I didn't think that just goes to show, guys, don't ever doubt that what you have to offer the world is insignificant, because someone out there, you know, can do good from your encouragement or information, or you know, you just being yourself and sharing with the world. So that's kind of what I've learned from this experience, and I've loved connecting with all of you. So I have a question for you guys about storage. I'm running into a little bit of a storage dilemma with my hats and purses. Now, I primarily sell clothing and shoes, and so I've got that down pat pretty well, but since I've been getting into hats and purses and bags more, I would love to hear about your storage solutions for how you store your hats and bags such that the items are not getting damaged and that they're really easy to find. So right now my hats are stored in just a tub. That's how few I have listed of hats, and whenever I sell a hat I just sort through the tub and grab it out. But I'm curious to know what solutions you guys have come up with, and maybe you can share them with me in the comments below, since I'm getting a lot more into hats. I'd really appreciate that. Alright, we made it to Starbucks. Let's get the drink. Thankfully, where I live, there are a lot of Starbucks locations. So there is, okay, so there's this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, wait a second, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Just within like 5 miles from me where I live, there's like 6 Starbucks. So, you know, depending on where I'm going that day, I can just take my pick of which Starbucks I want to go to. But this one works good today, so. You'll also notice that I record a lot of videos while I'm driving. It's just really easy to do that. However, my husband told me that there's a hands-free driving policy, and I'm actually not supposed to be operating a device at all while driving, even though, like, this is on a selfie stick and I'm literally just like holding it like as if I was holding a drink in my hand, you know, like eating or something, which I know most people do. So I might look into getting some kind of mount for my dash. The thing is, though, I'm afraid that's just gonna bounce you guys around everywhere. You know, it's like gonna make the picture like that. So I don't want that to happen. So maybe I'll just continue with the selfie stick. Like, to me, I consider this, I'm not actually operating the device. I just pushed one button and I'm just letting it roll. I'm just letting it go, and you know, I've got my hand on the end of the selfie stick, but I've got my other hand totally free to drive with. So, we'll see. What should I get today, guys? Should I get my classic chai tea latte, hot today because it's freezing outside, chai tea latte with pumpkin cream cold foam? Oh no, guys, I forgot. Last time I was here, they said we're done with the pumpkin cream cold foam for the season, so that's done, sadly. Okay, so let me see what else. Should I get the white chocolate mocha or toffee nut latte? You guys gotta tell me what your favorite Starbucks drinks are in the comments below. I love coffee.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. I'll be right with you in just 1 second.
All right, thank you. This location's usually extremely crowded. I'm glad that I was able to, probably just the time of day I'm here. It's usually a huge line.
Sorry about your wait. What can I do for you?
Is it correct that you guys don't have the pumpkin cream cold foam anymore?
We don't have it.
Okay. Do you have the pumpkin spice?
We're actually out of all the pumpkin for the season.
Okay, I understand. It's just a seasonal thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a white chocolate mocha.
Do you want to try some of our new seasonal drinks?
What do you have?
We have pistachio.
Ooh. Sure, let's try it.
So we have a pistachio latte, we have a pistachio cold brew.
Let's do the latte, and let's do that.
You want that hot or iced?
Hot.
And what size?
Let's do grande.
Grande pistachio latte, hot. What else for you today?
That's all.
What's the name?
It's Sarah, S-A-R-A.
All right, Miss Sarah, give me 1 moment here before you pull around.
I always spell it because they put an H otherwise.
All right, it's 6:27.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, we got the coffee. Ended up trying something a little new to me, the pistachio latte. Hot. Hopefully it'll be good. I might pull over here a second and try it. I'm stopped now, and now I can use both hands. I'm not doing anything illegal because I'm stopped. I'm using both hands. So. All right, here we go. Not bad. Not very sweet, but I don't need a bunch of sugar anyway, but yeah, it definitely has a more nutty, earthy flavor. It's definitely got more coffee flavor than sweeter, like dessert type flavor, so pretty good. Alright, so actually, guys, I'm pushing a little close here. So what I'm gonna do, I've got to go to the chiropractor today. And we had a window blinds guy come to our house this morning. I feel so fancy actually getting like custom blinds. Like, that's never something I've done in my entire life. But we've got these crappy, have you guys, you might even have seen these in your house or something, but they kind of just came with the house, and they're vertical pieces for our back sliding door of our house, and they are just the crappiest things I have ever seen. They fall off all the time. 3 or 4 of them have just totally ripped off, and then when you try to slide them and open them, close them, they get stuck together, and you know, and then more of them fall out, and they're just really cheap. So, you know, it's not a surprise, but we decided that we wanted to get something a lot nicer, and so we got one of those rolling things that go from top to bottom. It was so fancy. I had no idea that this much went into it. I had no idea this much went into it, where you could like pick the color of the shade, pick the color of the valance. They even had like a piece of wood you could put on top, and you know, so we got our estimates and pricing for all that. But this guy's riding my tail. It's no turn on red here, so I'm not doing it even though he's riding my tail. Okay, now I can go. But anyway, so we're excited to get that installed, and what's nice about it is when the shade goes down, light can pass through it to us, but when people are looking in, they can't see in. So I thought that was kind of a cool feature, and it'll be way better than what we had. Anything would be better than what we have right now, but yeah, so that's kind of what we've been up to today. And then I'm going to the chiropractor, and I was going to take you guys straight to the unit, but I'm a little pressed for time, so we're going to go to the chiropractor first, and then I'm going to take you to the unit to pull in shit. So I'll check back in after I get my adjustment. I have an amazing chiropractor. I go once a week. I know you guys don't know a lot about my personal life, but I've had a chronic pain condition for the last 12 years, and so you know, it's nothing I want pity for or anything, but I'm just really thankful for medical providers out there that have been able to help me, and my chiropractor is one of them. I go, the light was green for like 8 seconds, and he just wasn't going, so I used my horn. I know in the South they say don't ever use the horn because that's rude, but I just do it here to get people's attention, because it's like, well, if you don't go, we're all gonna miss this light. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my chiropractor, just love him. I've been going to him for so many years, and he is actually the team chiropractor for the NFL team, the Indianapolis Colts. So he's the best I've ever been to, and I've seen a lot of chiropractors over the years, and yeah, I drive quite a ways to go see him, but it's totally worth it because I get relief, and he helps me so much. So anyway, I will check in with you after that, and when I get to the storage unit. Thanks so much for joining me today. Alright guys, I just finished my adjustment. Went really well. I feel a couple of inches taller, you can probably tell. I mean, I think literally, especially when he adjusts my neck, it feels so much better. And I think literally it does make it a couple inches taller. Like, you can tell, like, I'm able to just sit more upright for sure. So now that I'm feeling better with that, got some pistachio latte in my system. It's really pretty good, guys. There's another Starbucks right across the road, so they're everywhere here. Now that we got that done, I'm gonna take you to the unit, pull with you, and ship. Let's go. We're almost to the unit, and I wanted to mention one more thing today. If you haven't checked out my video from yesterday, it's super short. Definitely check it out. It's like 2 minutes long, and that is just a little questionnaire type feedback video for the reseller tech tax video that we're going to be doing very soon. So my husband Jonathan is a CPA. He used to do a lot of tax returns, like professionally as his job. He's in a different accounting field now, but he knows what he's doing. And he has agreed and gotten approved from work to come on with me for like an interview style video about all things related to taxes, finances, etc. for the reseller. So I'm really excited about that. And we're taking your requests and questions. So take advantage of this resource if you need it. It's free. Jonathan is very smart. You know, I'm not biased at all. I married the guy. But yeah, he graduated from one of the top business schools in the country. He got a full ride scholarship to law school, so he's got some law background too. But why I'm having him on is because to help people with tax and finance tips, especially since we are in tax season. I mean, let's just face it, guys, taxes suck. They just do. So if we can find any way to pay less taxes and still be legal, you know, take whatever deductions you can, do it the smartest way possible. That's what we want to do. And I owned a music studio for 10 years, and you know, it's just so depressing seeing so much of your money go to the government. After all of that hard work, taxes can really be depressing, and they seem to only be going up. So we wanted to do this video to help you understand ways to track your finances better, track your expenses. So all of that being said, you know, maybe give you some ideas that you've never heard of or didn't know about previously. So as of now, I have made 2 posts on the community tab of my YouTube channel. You can go and check out. First one is where you can actually write your specific questions that you would like Jonathan to answer in the video, and we are going to wait several days to give people time to write their questions and such. So guys, any questions you have on there, feel free to put them on there. And then I've also made a poll, and that poll was the number one thing you struggle with as it relates to finances and taxes as a reseller. And I think I've got 7 votes in there so far, so thank you so much to everyone participating in that. I did want to say too, don't worry, you know, about me seeing like your personal information or anything. I can't even see who's voted in that poll, so you know, don't feel obligated to share or vote in those polls, but just so you know, don't be embarrassed or anything. Sorry, my windshield wipers are really loud. Don't be embarrassed or anything about having struggles with taxes or finances. It's confusing, guys. I mean, I'm just so thankful to have Jonathan to help me with it and keep things organized and such, so I want to share him with you guys. So again, don't be embarrassed to vote or ask questions. You know, that's the way you learn, is asking questions and trying to get clarity. But again, on the polls, I don't see who's voted on those or what they're voting for, so just so you guys know about that, I just see a percentage of who's voted for what, and that will just help give us an idea of what to focus the videos on primarily. We also may end up doing 2 to 3 videos, depending on how much interest we get. We may break them down into different topics and categories like that. So anyway, we're almost to the unit, so I'll see you there. Alright guys, and just like that is like sleeting and snowing with flurries again, so welcome to Indiana. That's how it is here. Weather changes minute to minute. I'm gonna go ahead and prop the door open. What's nice is once I put in my code and prop this door open. No, it's not gonna work today. This thing has been broken. This is like a brand new storage unit, and this thing has been broken so much. Okay, what can I put there to prop it open? hang on just a second. Wait, grab the box. Go to the conference room. You guys remember the conference room, right? Christmas tree is still up. I don't know, guys. What's going on? Okay. Man, there's a lot of orders coming in right now, guys. Keep looking at my phone, that's why. Come on, lock. Okay. But yeah, if I keep looking at my phone, strangely, that's why there's a lot of people accepting my offers, so that's awesome. The offers to likers that I made on my Poshmark closet. So let me get this stuff set up. Good grief. Okay, there's like 3 orders. So-and-so accepted. Yay, happy Friday, guys. So many orders. So I'm gonna I'll go ahead and share those with you today when we pull and ship orders, even though we won't be shipping those till in the morning. So, all right, let's go pull orders. It's really cold in here again today, guys. Doesn't feel like the heat's on at all. It's supposed to be climate controlled. Of course, it's better than outside. I don't have the wind and the snow, but it still feels colder than it's supposed to be. Welcome to my storage unit. For those of you who are first-time watchers, welcome to my storage unit. This is where I store all my inventory, except my larger items. Turn the light on there. Except my larger items on my shoes. So let's get to pulling. All right, guys. So I put the orders on a little sticky note since I'm not using my phone today. So first we've got 347. So I'll turn this around a little bit. It's gonna be right here because there's 343. Let's see if I can make sure you guys see this okay. Yep. So it's gonna be here. And because that number is so low, I know that that was listed a long time ago, so I'll let you guys know when we ship what it is, but I'm always happy to move the lower number items because I know that those have been sitting a long time, longer than I would like. Okay, there's a bra, that's $9.49. $11.75 is gonna be down here. There it is, put it in the bin. $15.59. It's gonna be on the second row, and I'm not even gonna take my cart because I've just got a couple to pull on the second row here. About half of the order, oh, that's right in the front, that's easy. $15.59. About half of the orders today are shoes and bundle orders that were already in a box. $16.72. Here. In the back, there it is. All right, so that's all the orders. We've got about 11 to ship out, and then I've gotten, it looks like, from the notifications on my phone since I started vlogging, that I've got 5 or 6 more. So let's grab the shipping supplies, and we're gonna roll this down to the conference room, and I'm gonna ship with you. Here we go. Alright guys, I think I've got you set up in a good place. We're gonna ship together, and we've got, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sales I'm gonna ship with you now, and then I'm telling you guys, sending those offers to likers. Let me count them real quick. Just since I sent that closet-wide offer to likers on everything in my closet, and just since I left my house and I told you guys that I had just sent it, I have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more sales in on Poshmark. And then eBay, I saw a really good one come in, so I'm excited to share that one with you at the end, but all right, let's get into it. We'll start with Poshmark orders. All right, so first we're gonna ship this pair of Rothy's. So this is a women's pair of red Rothy's. They're called the Point Toe Flat. And I found these at the bins, guys, the first time I've ever found Rothy's. If you don't know what Rothy's are, there you go. Very expensive shoes, and what's cool about Rothy's is that you can like apparently wash the whole shoe in the washing machine, and like the sole things come out of them. And if you're ever wondering how to tell what size it is, you have to take the sole out, and it's in there. So these are a size women's 8. They sold for $40 on Poshmark, And the reason I had them priced so low is because they are flawed. They have a chip out of the toe there, right there, you can see. But I knew someone would still want these, and I just couldn't believe I found Rothy's for one at the bins, plus actually both shoes. So pick those up, listed on November 23rd. Sorry, the cart's probably too loud. I'll pause for a second. Somebody's rolling a cart down. So these were listed on November 23rd. Today is January 13th, so a great turnaround. Sold for $40, got a ton of interest. Really happy about those, so I'm gonna package those up. And because this is a pretty nice shoe, I am going to put it in a 10 by 13 bag before I put it in a box. So let's get that packaged up. So there we go. And then I'm gonna put these in a regional rate A. Like I told you guys, one of my favorites for shoes. And sad news, guys, literally like right after I published my shipping supplies video, and I was saying everything about how like, oh, the regional rate A and B are like my favorite boxes for bundles and shoes, they're discontinuing them, okay? Unfortunately, on January 22nd, 2023, this year, I'm just saying that for people who may be watching this far into the future. They're discontinuing the regional boxes. So here they just say regional on them. So if you still, my understanding is that if you still have them in your possession, they will then, you can still use them, but they will go by weight and distance for priority mail, not special like regional, you know. So I think for Poshmark, I can still use them for priority mail. Just use up whatever I have, but then I won't be able to order any new ones. So let's get these packaged up. There's what my box looks like. And because there's just a little bit of extra space, I'm going to put a piece of packing paper. These are just square. I'm gonna put a piece of packing paper in the bottom there. And those are a beautiful fit. They fit really well, so. Thank you sticker on the inside. I typically only put it on. There's another sale. Good grief. So that's 9. Offers to likers, guys, on a Friday. Do it. See what happens. All right, so these Rothy's are headed to, where is it? These Rothy's are headed to Arlington, Virginia. I have been there. Finally, a place that I've actually been. Been to the cemetery there. Great. That one. And then I'm going to use these. Love your order. Please leave a review. Let me get my face out so you can see it. Love your order. Please leave a review sticker. I'm going to put that on the outside so that they can see it really well. And that one's off. Next. This is a pair of women's Clark flip-flop wedges. And they've got this really pretty sequiny design. I believe they're a women's size 6. Yep, women's size 6. These sold on Poshmark for $18, and they were listed on November 12th, so great turnaround time. Basically, that's exactly 2 months. I love to stick within that under 3 months time frame. That's really good. These were picked up at the bins, so about $1, so really pleased with that sale. Again, we're in the middle of winter, and still summer stuff is selling, so you know, don't be afraid to list summer stuff. There's still somebody out there. Yeah, those are really cute. So same process as the Rothy's. I'm gonna put them in a 10 by 13 clear bag to protect them, and then they're gonna go into a regional rate A. So I'm gonna package those up now. Those Clark's sandals are going to Albert Lee, Minnesota. Never heard of that? Cool. Again, if any of you guys are watching and you ordered from me, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I hope you love your items. All right, that one's off. Let's go on to the eBay order. This is a pair of women's Chico's Travelers vintage, like a pearly white slinky pant, pull-on pants, size medium. These sold for $19 on eBay. These sold in about a month. Now, Chico's Travelers collection tends to do really well, and even vintage, guys. This is really popular, really comfortable. I picked this up at the bins, so I had about $1 into it. And I was gonna say something else, Oh yeah, so if you watch some of my previous Goodwill bins hauls, I think it was the last haul that I posted, I picked up another pair of these Chico's Traveler's pants, and they're black, and the reason I picked them up was because I had already listed these white ones and they were getting a lot of interest, so I was like, okay, I'm picking up the black ones too. So this one is going in a priority flat rate envelope. There we go. These Chico's pants are headed to, where's my label? I need to have these spread out like I normally do. These are headed to Cocoa, Florida. Cool. Label review sticker and thank you sticker. Off that goes. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay out my labels like I normally do. All right, let's keep going. So that's our one eBay order going out today, but I'll share the really good eBay order with you at the end that I'm not shipping today, but ship it out in the morning. All right, let's go over to Poshmark. Let's ship this bundle. Now, because this was a lot of boys' clothing, I didn't put this in my normal inventory system because it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't have fit in a poly bag. So I just stored this in the closet in my posh room and kept it in this box ready to go and just labeled it boys large 4-piece, so I knew to pull that when it was time. So yeah, this is just a boys lot of 4 items, size large. We've got some shorts, a sweatshirt, all wintry items, pants, and another red sweatshirt, all really excellent condition. Like I said, with children's items, I like to pick up similar sizes and lock them together, and they tend to do really well, much better than if I were to just list them solo. Kids grow out of clothing so quickly that I find parents are more likely to, 1, not want to spend a ton on their kids' clothing, and 2, you know, buy them in bundles so that, you know, even if the kid gets like 3 or 4 pieces, you know, that could do them a whole season, and they're gonna be ready to go up another size. So let's get that packaged up. All right, and I've got this in the regional rate B box. There you go. And when I wrote what it was on there, I put it where I'm gonna put the label, so I'll just cover that up. I did that on purpose. I wrote on there so that nobody sees it, and when I put the label on it, you know, it's no big deal. So this bundle is going to Spring Valley, California. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys what it sold for. This bundle of 4 pieces of boys' items sold for $15. All bins pickup, so pleased with that. November 12th, not bad, 2 months. All right, let's keep going. Here's such a weird thing, guys. Another boys bundle sold, and this bundle has been sitting a really long time. This is a boys size XL 5-piece lot. And I did the same thing with this one, put it in the posh room closet, put what it was, went ahead and packaged it up, 5-piece XL boys. And this is in a large mailing box. There you go, not 5, I can definitely tell that that's not 5 pounds. So we're gonna be just fine shipping this. Now, this is a lot of wintry items again, size boys XL, and I'm just gonna fold this top one to make it fit a little bit better. But yeah, that's gonna do great. So this sold for $35 on Poshmark. It was listed on April 2nd, so told you guys it was listed a long time, but again, wintry items, so maybe that's why. Either way, happy with the sale, $35. Picked all these items up at the bins, so profit was really good. Let's package it up. All right, this bundle is headed to Clearwater, Florida. I've heard of that. Thank you so much for your order. If you're watching, thank you sticker. And leave a review sticker. Go on the outside, and that one's off. All right, next we're gonna ship this Lane Bryant soft brush cotton plaid tunic top. And the reason I picked this up, this was a bins pickup. The reason I picked it up is because it is plus size plus size 18-20. Sold for $18 on Poshmark. and it's just like really soft. This is something I would wear if it was my size. I think it's so cute. Picked up at the bins, listed on October 24th. And so today's January 13th, so not a bad turnaround at all. Let's get that packaged up. Again, as I've said in my previous videos, padded flat mail, what am I saying? Can you tell I'm getting a little bit tired? It's been a fun day, guys. I've been out of the house for a while now, though, driving around everywhere. This is a padded flat rate mailer, and you know, of course, priority, because everything on Poshmark goes priority, so I'm gonna put that one in there. Perfect fit, because my bags are 10 by 13 and the mailer is 10 by 13. And I love not having to use tape, because they have the sticky already on them. There it is. Perfect. This Lane Bryant top is headed to Jackson, Tennessee. I know where that is too, and I have been there. So there we go. Thank you sticker. Love your order. Please your review sticker. And off you go. Next, we're gonna ship this pair of BKE jeans. These tend to do pretty well for me, but this pair specifically sat for a really long time. I'm not sure why. BKE is sold by the brand Buckle, and actually their jeans tend to do really well for me. But I think this is an older style, and I suspect that that's why. But anyway, picked it up at the bins, listed on June 17th. So about a 6-month turnaround, and this is size women's 31. It is the BKE Culture Crop 24-inch inseam cuffed jean, and these sold for $22 on Poshmark. Again, I had about $1.50 into them because I picked them up the bin. So let's get that packaged up. These jeans are headed to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Sweet, just north of me, I think. North, probably, wait a second, where's Minnesota? Northwest. I'm in Indianapolis, in case you're just now tuning in and this is your first video. All right, next we've got a bra. Again, guys, bras do really well for me. You know, they've got to be specific brands, but I sell a lot of bras, and they're dirt cheap to pick up at the bins, less than $1. This was a Poshmark sale. This is a Natori bra. It's called the Natori Bliss Perfection Contour Soft Cut Bra in Cafe. And the nice part, you know, you're probably wondering, Sarah, how do you come up with that long style name? Well, there's a style code on the tag. I just look that up and I get the exact name of it. So that's actually a really easy thing to do. And then maybe I'll do a video on how to do that if you're not familiar with doing that. But it's definitely a skill that you want to know how to do if you're going to resell a lot, so that the buyer can, you know. And I think this bra is currently on the Natori website, so you know, someone's just probably going into Poshmark, typing in that exact name that they see on the Natori website, and bam, there's my listing, way cheaper than they could get at retail. So loved that sale. $25 sale, so very good. It's a size 34C. Pick it up at the bins, so less than $1 for this, and I listed it on July 7th, so about 6 months turnaround. I don't mind letting bras sit a little bit longer though. I was surprised that didn't move sooner, but nonetheless, happy for the flip, so let's get that packaged. There we go. This Natori bra is headed to Littleton, Colorado. Sweet. That. Review sticker. I'm gonna actually put the review sticker on the back like that, so that when my buyer opens the package, they're literally forced to see that sticker. They can't miss it, because that's, you know, that's how they're gonna open it. I'm gonna put the thank you sticker on the back right there too. I switch it up and do it different ways, you know, every now and then, but I think that looks cute. How cute is that? So they've got the thank you for supporting my small business, and then please leave a review. All right, let's keep going. Next, we've got this Banana Republic sweater. This sold on Poshmark. Banana Republic Italian yarn double trim V-neck sweater in blue. And I picked this up for $4.80 at a regular Goodwill. Just listed it on December 27th, so that's a really quick turnaround, less than a month. So really pleased with that sale. It sold for $32, so great profit on that. I picked it up because it's an XL women's, and it's made of some nice material. So that Italian yarn typically means that it has some wool in it. It's just kind of a term they use. So it's got wool, viscose, nylon, and cashmere blend. It's just really, really comfy and soft. So let's get that one packaged up. All right, the Banana Republic sweater is going to Chesterfield, Michigan. Cool, thanks so much for your order. If you happen to be watching, there's my thank you sticker. And please leave a review. And that one is off. All right, guys, we have one more order to ship. This is an Altered State sweater. It's kind of a chunky knit, and it has a really cool braided back on it. It's cream. Let's see. This sold for $17 on Poshmark. It's a size women's medium, and it was listed on November 28th. Excellent turnaround time. Picked it up just because it was really cute. Woo! Great. It was trying to run away from me. Great condition. It's just really cute. And we're in winter, so I thought it was just kind of a style pickup. Altered State doesn't always do that great for me, but I thought somebody would want this. You know how sometimes you just instinctually think someone's gonna want this? That's how this one was. I don't do that on all my pickups. You know, sometimes it's necessary to run comps, but for this one at the bins, so about $1 into it, sold for $17. Very pleased with that pickup. So let's put this one packaged up again. I think it's gonna fit fine in a padded flat rate, but little trick for you guys. So, you know how I said this is a 10 by 13 and this is, and that those always fit? If it's something really chunky like this, sometimes here's what I'll do. So I'll slide it in. See how that's like really, really tight, and I want to be able to close that easily? I will open up one tiny corner of that Ziploc bag like that, and then I will take the package and press all of the air out, and it gives me a lot more space. Like it's kind of like a vacuum seal. So then I can pull that everything over, and it's perfect. You know, it's great. Sometimes I have to do that. Something good to know if you have to do it. You don't always have to, but a lot of times when I am inventorying my items in those clear bags, I will go ahead and push all the air out and vacuum seal them anyway, because that helps me to fit more into my storage unit, storing them that way. So I try to fit as many as I can into a box like that. So this Altered State sweater is off to Decatur, Alabama. Down south again. Thank you sticker. And review sticker. All right. And that one's off. All right, guys, that completes the orders I'm shipping out today. However, because, let me move you a little bit. However, because I sent out that really big, I'm sorry, this lighting, it's kind of dark over here, isn't it? So I'm gonna move over there. I think you'll be able to see me a little better. Just a second. All right, guys, so epic fail there. I just was talking to nothing for 10 minutes. I thought I was recording and I wasn't, so there goes 10 minutes. But anyway, I hope I have better lighting over here. I got in these, this is the first time I've sat in these chairs, and they are like super, like look at this, they're like super flexible, like you barely get up when you go back in them. But anyway, I'm gonna share with you the other orders since the time that I started the vlog today. Had quite a few. Again, really thankful to God for all these sales. Thankful to every person who ordered from me. All of these sales came in since I started the vlog today. And again, it's because I sent out offers to likers on my entire closet on a Friday, so, and I hadn't done it in a while, so. Let's check out the sales. So first I sold this pair of Levi's women's light wash 710 super skinny jeans for $15, size 29. This was a Ben's pickup, so about $1.50 into it. And they were listed on April 4th, so those sat for quite a bit longer than I would prefer, but glad to move those out and still make a profit. Those are headed to Staten Island, New York. All right, let's keep going. Next thing that sold, this Victoria's Secret Body by Victoria Perfect Shape Bra in tan, size 36C. This sold for $15. Picked it up at the bins, about $1 into it. Sold for, or listed on July 16th, so about 6 months. And I'm very pleased with that sale. Next thing that sold is this J. Jill Sugar Plum Thin Knit Tunic Sweater, size women's XL. This thing was crazy popular. Had like the most likes on eBay of anything that I've listed. Had like 6 watchers, and I've only been on eBay for about a month, but had like 6 watchers. Very, very popular. Sold for $24 on Poshmark. Paid $3.40, $3.49 for it at a regular Goodwill, listed on November 20 something. I can't read the rest of it, but I don't want to get into the listing and see it, but November 20 something. So yeah, a little side note here about the SKU portion of the description. On both eBay and Poshmark, you can put in the SKU, okay? And so I do. I put in my SKU number, but that's not all I put in. So you know how when I do my shipping, I've got the labels and I put a little clue on the back of each label to tell me which shipping label goes with what? Now you're probably thinking, Sarah, you're crazy. You could just print that on the front of the label. Well, I know that, but the reason I don't do that at this point is because I put other things in the SKU besides the number that I don't want the buyer seeing. It's not like evil stuff, it's just, personal stuff. Like what I paid for the item, where I got the item, when I listed the item. In fact, I put all of that in the SKU portion. So I've got the SKU number, the amount I paid for it, the date I listed it. And the reason for that is because when I'm making an offer to a buyer, or if I'm deciding whether to accept an offer, I've got a lot of items listed. I can't remember what I paid for everything. So I can just quickly look at the listing before sending an offer or accepting an offer and see how much profit I'm gonna make on the item, rather than just having no idea what I paid for it and accepting any offer. So that's why I do that. I would love to get away from that and just print the SKU on there, but I've got to figure out another way to do that. And it also helps too when I do these what sold videos. I can just tell you quickly what I paid for it, when it was listed, etc. So I'll probably figure out another way to do that eventually, so I can just print the SKU onto the front of the shipping label. But anyway, let's keep going. Next I sold, oh, this is like a crazy old item. Look, it even has the old background before I even had a light box. This has got to be listed at least a year or more. This is an Alex Kim vintage floral wire art blazer jacket. This sold for $15 on Poshmark. Size women's petite large. Listed on May 2nd, 2022, and I actually think that was a relist because there's no way that I listed that short time ago. But still, that's a long time ago. Anyway, picked it up at the bin, so still made a profit, $15. That one is headed to, I wouldn't recommend picking up that brand because it sat for way, way too long. That one's headed to Jackson, Michigan. So thank you so much for your order if you happen to be watching. Let's keep going. Next, I sold another Victoria's Secret bra. So how many is that today? That's 3 bras today that sold. 2 Victoria's Secret, 1 Natori. So yeah, this Victoria's Secret vintage cheetah print bra, size 38C, sold on Poshmark for $15, listed on October 17th. And it is vintage, and the reason I know, guys, is let me show you the label. There's the label. It's got the pink embroidery, and so that's how I immediately knew it was vintage. I'm not sure which decade that's from, but I know it's vintage. So I've made sure to put that in the listing. So yeah, happy with that. Picked it up at the bins. That one is headed to Salt Lake City, Utah. Let's keep going. There's a few more. Another pair of Levi's sold today. This pair of women's 529 curvy boot cut jeans, dark wash, size 10, sold for Oh, wait a second. I don't think this person knew what they were doing. Okay, so I have one person that bought, that accepted 3 offers from me. On like 3 separate items. She's gonna have to pay shipping on every single item. So I'll go and tell you what sold, but I'm gonna contact this lady and see if we can't cancel these orders and I can bundle them all together for her so she doesn't have to pay that much for shipping. So she ordered this 529 curvy bootcut jean size 10 for $19. She ordered, wait, let's see. Yeah, I don't want her to have to pay. Shipping's it's expensive on Poshmark too. It's like $7.90 something. This was a Ben's pickup, listed on June 20th. And then she ordered this Sunsets. Again, the brand Sunsets. I just picked up a piece of this swimwear at the Ben's last haul, and I've sold 2 of them just in this week. Haven't even listed that new one yet. Yeah, so this is the brand Sunsets Ombre Tankini top and bottom. $20, size 38D. Ben's pickup, listed May 27th. And then the same woman, thank you so much if you're watching, and I'm gonna get that taken care of for you so that you don't need to be paying separate shipping on all of those. I know that some people might be new to Poshmark and they just don't know about the bundling option. And obviously when I sent the offers, well, let's see, did I bundle them for her? Ooh, I had bundled them for her, so I'm not sure why that happened. But anyway, we'll get it figured out before I ship, and she's charged that much. Okay, so yeah, she ordered the Sunsets Tankini set, and she also ordered this pair of Kalia, which is Carrie Underwood's athletic line, pair of Journey cropped wide leg pants, size medium. These sold for $15, listed on April 14th. $4 cost of goods at a regular Goodwill. So thankful to have those 3 sales, so we'll get that fixed somehow. Okay, another sale here. And is that another offer? What? Okay, it's a counter offer. Let me go ahead and, come on, work. Okay, I'll use my touch screen. I have an iPad Pro, so sometimes I use the screen, sometimes I use the touch. Okay, I sent a counter offer on something. Anyway, the next thing that sold is this Apartment 9 orange wool blazer, size women's 1X, sold for $20. Picked it up at the Ben's, listed on October 25th. Great turnaround time. And this is headed to Bremen, Georgia. And I didn't tell you where that bundle order is headed, so the woman that bought 3 items, and I'm gonna try to get those bundled for her so she doesn't need to pay all that shipping cost. Her 3 items are headed to West Union, South Carolina. I love South Carolina. That's where I was born, actually. I love it. Still have family there. Just love South Carolina so much. Okay, guys, so, one more order, the eBay order, the really good one. Let's get to that one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Hope it's been enjoyable and fun and educational. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. So let's go over this last eBay order and then we'll let you guys go. So I sold this Walford Cordoba pullover, size women's small. It is solid black for $60 on eBay. This was listed on November 13th, but actually more like early December because that's the date for the Poshmark listings, and I've only been on eBay for a month. Anyway, picked up at the Ben's, flipped for $60. This is the first time I've ever found this brand, Walford. W-O-L-F-O-R-D. It's a bolo. Be on the lookout for it. It's a very expensive, kind of a minimalist classics shapewear-ish brand. Anyway, first time I'd ever found it, but I found it at the Ben's and it just seemed like excellent quality, so I ran a comp on it real quick and I could not believe my eyes. It's like, I think this specific top sells for, I want to say it was $200 plus. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up, sure. So yeah, about $1 into that flip for $60, and that one is headed to Cathy's Valley, California. It wouldn't be a good shipping day unless we had at least one California order in there. So many of my orders go to California, New York, and Texas. Let's see, California, New York, Texas, and Florida. So today we had everything but Texas. We had a couple Florida orders, a couple New York, one California. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this content and you want me to make more, please like the video. It really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for helping me to get to 300 subscribers. I'm so excited about that, and I'm pushing to 500 now. So, like I said in my last video, I turned 30 years old. Big birthday for me. I turned 30 years old in a week and a half, and my goal and only request from my subscribers is to help me get to 500 subscribers. I think we can do it. I'm at a little over 300 now. So please like the video, subscribe if you're interested in the content, and share it with people who might be interested. All right, guys, thank you so much. I wish God's blessings on all of you. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.